Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Front Row Negative, the podcast. It is I, Aaron, and unfortunately Chris is on paternity leave, or dad-ternity leave. He'll be out for a while, so this is a big shout out to Chris, to his wife Nicole, and their daughter Sydney, or should I just say, hello Sydney. That was a bad scream voice, but he'll know. So with me this time, we're doing Christmas brackets. Had to bring some people in. And for this episode only, this will be known as either secondary negative or front row heroes. One of the two. Because I've got two people from the Secondary Heroes podcast. I've got Prog, first timer on the show, and a returning Alexander Wolfgang. Guys, how y'all doing?
Oh, I'm doing great.
I was hoping
Holiday
you would
movies.
go first, Prog, so I could interrupt you just like our show.
It's just like our show, and I usually go first, and then you interrupt me. It's fantastic.
I know.
It's good to be here.
No, it is good to be here, and I'm very excited about this episode. Now that I've got my baby sleeping, which, by the way, congratulations, Chris, on your new baby. That is awesome.
Yes. Sydney is a doll. He's always posting pictures of her on Instagram and on social media, and I really can't go like 5 scrolls without seeing another baby picture pop up, which is great. So
That's a good thing. That means he's going to be a good dad.
Oh, he will be. He definitely will be. So hopefully he'll be back into action within a few months. Give him some time off.
Nice.
So,
that's where we come in. And by the way, I think I like the front row heroes. I think that's got a good ring to it.
Second. All right. Yeah.
Secondary negative? Well, of course you're going to go with that because you're such a negative Nancy.
Just saying, man.
You Prog.
We can all be heroes. That's fine. I like it.
That's true.
Yeah, just for one day.
Just for one day.
Just like what Bowie says.
Just like Bowie.
Bowie.
All right.
Or Jacob Dylan.
Ziggy Stardust, baby.
Yes.
So this episode is Christmas time. It's the holiday season. And we've been requested to do this before, and it's bracket season again. This time for Christmas movies. Everybody sees them. Everybody has their picks throughout the year. And we're not going to go into like a long bracket list that we did for Halloween. This is more of a mini bracket list. But before we jump into that, are there any holiday movies that y'all have on a calendar yearly? That's your go-tos every Christmas, every holiday season.
He's pointing at me. All right. Well, I will go first.
You can go first.
I didn't let people know since this is not going to be shown.
Wow. I mean, it's crazy to see Alexander just avalanche all over Prague on another podcast.
Yes. Unbelievable.
Yeah, championship avalanche.
Yep.
Oh.
Championship avalanche.
Okay. I'm not a cursor. I don't curse whenever I do podcasts. But fuck you for that one.
I will take that right next to the Avalanche's trophy.
I think he's just trying to pirate my time. A little buccaneering action right here.
Unbelievable! I will leave this podcast right now. I will turn
We
off
invited him on.
Wow.
Walk away.
Wait. You're gonna leave this podcast like Brady's wife left him?
I'm out. I'm gone. This is
gone.
This is
just like
unbelievable. I'm walking out my door. Bye.
See ya.
All right, let's get to the bracket. Unbelievable all this bullshit that you guys are throwing on me.
So my holiday movies for me, a staple always since I was a kid was A Christmas Story. Some people either love it or hate it. For me, I grew up with it, and my father was very much like the kid in that story. He grew up during that time period, so he was very reminiscent of those stories in there with the BB gun and everything. So that was kind of a staple growing up. Another one that I have always watched was The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. That was always a fun one for me. The whole family always likes it. I would say those two are kind of staples. And then all of the kind of the animated classics that have been out. Not ones I necessarily returned to as an adult, but as a kid, I watched all those all the time. It was just always on. So I knew all the songs from all those holiday classics. They were great. And then the newest one that has been added is The Christmas Chronicles, which was on Netflix a few years ago. And I think it's one of the better, newer holiday classics. Okay. So that's mine.
Those are pretty good choices.
Those are good choices because 2 of those are definitely on my list. Every year, on Christmas Day, we watch at least, I would say, about 8 hours of A Christmas Story. We don't watch the full 24, but we'll watch a full 8 hours. That's on the TV every time.
Yeah.
Just to open up presents while we're cooking the food and everything like that. Christmas Story is on.
Mm-hmm.
That's Christmas Day, though. But yeah, the Santa Claus, always solid choice. But my go-to, my personal favorite would definitely have to be A Muppet Christmas Carol. So
good choice.
I don't know what it is about that movie. I just heard that it just celebrated 30 years.
Yes.
This week, actually.
Yeah.
It's really kind of become popular again within the last week.
Which is weird because it seems people it's become popular, but people are really bashing on it. And I'm like people who are Muppets fans, they like to bash on it because they're like, ooh, well,
it's post Jim Henson. That's why.
It's the first movie after Jim Henson. But you know what? I tell you what, it's just as good or better. I love it. Everything after that was all downhill, but that was, for me, the peak. I loved it. It was my favorite.
Yeah, I think it still holds up.
It definitely holds up. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
It's the first time Gonzo pairs up with Rizzo, the rat, and their dynamic together is perfection. Not having Kermit as the lead I like Kermit, but I don't like him enough for him to lead an entire movie.
All the time. Right.
Michael Caine, which, by the way, I don't know if I've told
Michael Caine.
If you want to say Michael Caine's name in his accent, you just say Michael Caine.
It's Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Just call him Pablo Escobar.
Here you go.
Yeah, Pablo Escobar. Jeez.
Pablo Escobar.
I don't know. I heard that on another podcast and it made me laugh every time. So anyways, Michael Caine at his finest. Michael Caine was, I don't even know if this movie's in the bracket, but if it is, I am giving a really good definition right now. If Michael Caine went into a Muppets movie, a goofball of a Muppets movie, and he didn't hold back at all. This man was like, I'm going to act my ass off and I am going to bring it. And he did. He is incredible. His emotions throughout the whole movie is just phenomenal to me. So yeah, hopefully that's not on your bracket because that's going to win it for me.
Well, unfortunately, it's not on the brackets.
Oh, okay, good. All right.
It's not on the brackets.
Hopefully there better be a whole lot of Hallmark stuff on there.
Hallmark?
Oh, boy.
Nah.
Oh, boy.
That's what's playing in the living room right now at my place. Hallmark movies.
Not surprised.
No Hallmark this time. But that might have to be a category next year. If
good luck.
Oh, I don't think I'm available next year.
Aren't there like 184 titles, like Hallmark titles or something like that?
Oh my god!
For Christmas, it's like over 130.
I
know that.
I mean, it definitely has. I tell you what. So there's a woman, right? How Your Mother. Her name is Ashley Williams, and for some reason, she is now the go-to woman to put in all of these Hallmark Christmas movies. I love her. She's wonderful. She should have been the mother in How I Met Your Mother. She was the baker. Okay. And every time I turn on Hallmark Channel to watch some Christmas movies, which I don't really do, my wife does. She's always the face on the TV.
Yeah.
What? Hey, yo.
You like them, Alex. It's okay.
I don't mind them. I really don't.
I will just say this. I've only seen one Hallmark Christmas movie. Only one. And it's only because Bruce Campbell was in it.
See? That's fine. That's fair.
Oh, do we got a Bruce Campbell story for you?
Let's not.
No, let's not. It might embarrass Prog a little bit.
It's all right.
Oh,
at least I got to see the guy.
But yeah, he's in a Hallmark movie. It was really weird seeing him as a country singer because he
looks like he could do that.
It was like a Brooks and Dunn reunion in a Hallmark town with Hallmark settings and all of that.
Okay.
Was he a lead?
Yeah. or co-lead.
Oh,
wow.
Okay. Yeah, look it up. It is the most funny, awkward thing that you'll ever watch.
All right.
Because it's
I do
Bruce
like
Campbell.
awkward stuff.
It's Bruce Campbell, but it's not your typical Bruce Campbell.
Nice.
So I did see that one. But for my go-tos, I have three main ones I go to every year. I'm more of a horror fan, so this is pretty much why. Krampus. Michael Dougherty's Krampus every year now. Nice. Love that movie. It's watched, it is enjoyed, and I laugh.
I'll have to refresh myself on that one.
Krampus, it's good. It's good. Especially if you watch the deleted scene, which ties it to Trick or Treat.
See, there you
go. Okay.
Yeah.
I dig that.
There's a deleted scene that ties it to Trick or Treat that you have to watch. I believe on HBO Max. It might have it. But there's that movie. Again, for us, Jingle All the Way. Love that movie.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And Sinbad. And Christmas, you can't have Christmas if it wasn't saved by Ernest. Just got to say.
Ernest saves Christmas. Good call.
Yeah, Vern. Come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Vern?
Know what I mean, Vern? So those are my three go-tos every year.
All right.
Lately, I've also added Die Hard to it because it's Die Hard.
Sure.
Got to have it.
Fun fact about Ernest, DeLorean owner.
Was.
Wow.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hey, he still lives on right here. I'm pointing at my heart.
He lives on.
That's not where I see you're pointing at right now. Sorry, but sure.
He lives on in Netflix.
Don't listen to him. I was actually pointing to my heart. No, I wasn't pointing to anything else.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we know what you mean.
Oh.
Sure.
Know what you
All
mean.
right.
Choices.
Bracket me up, baby.
Let's get to these brackets. And I will jump it off at the comedy section. Just because I mentioned one of the movies already. Let's jump into it. For comedy, we have versus Just Friends from 2005 versus Ernest Saves Christmas 1988.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go with Ernest on this one. Just Friends is a great movie. Ryan Reynolds is freaking hilarious in that movie, but it's Ernest. He saves Christmas.
As a kid from the 80s, I have to go with Ernest because he was my guy growing up. I watched all those movies. Ernest Saves Christmas was fantastic and not one of Ryan Reynolds' best films. I mean, it was fine. It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
But it's not something I would like revisit. It's like what I would consider a holiday classic. I don't even know if I consider the Vern one a holiday classic for me personally, but I would choose to watch that because it would be nostalgic for me.
Yeah.
If I had that on, I'd be like, oh my God, instant, teleportation back to being a kid sitting in front of the TV on a Saturday morning watching that movie.
I hate to disagree with both of you guys. I love Ernest to death, but Ryan Reynolds, God, that guy is good. But here's the thing. I think you said it. You really don't have that Christmas feeling when you watch Just Friends, and maybe that's what it is. So, I mean, Ernest already won. I just want to make a quick point about Just Friends.
I know.
Because it is one of my favorite movies. I absolutely love Just Friends. I love it's really everything about it. The mom in that movie is so freaking cute. Oh, I love her so much. Anyways, Ernest moves on, man. But
I mean, Just Friends. It has a great cast. It's got a lot of physical comedy, which I'm always laughing at. Especially the fight between the brothers, between Ryan Reynolds and his brother. It's hilarious. It's fun because that's what real brothers would do.
I've watched Just Friends more times than I've seen the Ernest movie.
Hey, fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Still makes me laugh.
Right.
I love it.
No, it's a great movie. I just don't think I don't think of it as a holiday. It's not like I don't know.
Right. It doesn't scream
for holiday purposes.
Yes.
Just because of a bunch of garland in the background.
All right. So the next battle up is probably the battle of the Christmas Day marathons. You have 2003's Elf versus National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh no.
Okay. Alex is in a tight spot here.
Yeah.
I know what my pick is. I know what my pick is. I'll wait.
Okay, what's your pick, Prog?
You want me to go first for this one?
Yeah, go first for this one. What's your pick?
It's going to have to be National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Interesting.
That one is like nothing against Elf. It's just not my for Will Ferrell. There's certain types of comedy I enjoy from him, and the comedy I get in Elf is not my cup of tea.
Okay.
There are scenes that are fine. They're like really funny scenes I think about a lot, especially the elevator scene where he pushes all the buttons. Like I think of that every time I step into an elevator. Yeah. But National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is something that like everyone in the family absolutely loves. And my mom loves to hate it too, because she thinks it's so like rambunctious and inappropriate, but she'll sit there and just laugh her butt off. We quote it all the time. I don't know, it's a hoot. It's fun. All the great characters. John Hughes is such a great writer. It's hard to beat. It's really hard to beat that script. Good
choice. I'm going to pick. I love National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Great movie. I love it. I laugh. I think I even used to have the Hot Wheel of the Griswold car with the tree on top of it. That was nice. Like one of the special edition Hot Wheels. But Elf, because Will Ferrell didn't write this, he acts like an actor, and he's bearable. Because he's bearable. So and I just like the overall jokes on it. I think one of my favorite scenes is whenever Peter Dink like arm flips Buddy the Elf in the conference hall. That's hilarious.
Yep.
So I've got to go Elf on this
one. You're an angry elf.
A lot of good physical comedy in both of these, honestly.
Yeah, a lot of physical comedy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All
right, Alex.
Honestly, dude, what a matchup, because this is really good. I know that your fans are probably screaming right now, going, "How could you not pick one over the other?" I know some of our fans would probably be screaming too. We are the Secondary Heroes. Again, make sure to check us out over on Across the Streams Media, Secondary Heroes. Oh yeah, we just did a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday review, so make sure to check that out. Okay, but back to this one. Will Ferrell. This is probably Will Ferrell's best performance.
Yes.
I think
bold.
That is a bold statement.
Anchorman. Anchorman. But Anchorman, he almost feels like he's playing himself. And he's in San Diego, which San Diego... You know what? The only reason I'm going to say no to this is because he says F you, San Diego. So, F off Will Ferrell. No,
he's also good in Lego Movie.
But not a big role in Lego Movie. He's not like carrying the whole movie.
He's a Lord Business.
But he's not carrying. That movie relies on Chris Pratt so much. Same with the Mario movie.
Oh, God.
Okay. Back to Elf and Vacation. Elf is by far Will Ferrell's probably, let me just preface that then. Probably his best performance. Everything about the movie screams Christmas. I mean, it is a Christmas film. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. I say that even outside of Christmas time. Like, that's just a saying now that everybody says. But Christmas Vacation. You've got America's dad. I mean, Chevy Chase sucks as a human being, but is the greatest dad in the entire world as Clark Griswold. He kind
of sucks as a dad and a husband in that film too.
Yeah, he kind of does.
And you know what? I think we discussed
that's what makes it so fun.
I mean, if I was going to pick a favorite, like a best dad, I'm going to pick either Michael Gross or Alan Thicke as a better dad.
Oh my God, Alan Thicke.
Oh, wow, Alan Thicke. Wow, growing pains.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Unreal.
Yeah.
But
I even pick Willie from Elf.
I'm going Vacation on this one.
Nice.
Oh man, it's so hard. So I play this. I'm sorry for this little tangent. I know that Chris does his tangents. Guess what? I'm the tangent guy this time.
Does. Oh yeah.
I play this video game on my phone. Thank you, Trevor of the Secondary Heroes. Check us out. We record every Monday night. You can check us out on Tuesday. YouTube, Instagram. Anyways.
Okay, can we do like one plug for every 30 minutes?
So no, dude, I'm just playing around. So in this game, it's called Video Kid, and it's pretty much a Paperboy ripoff, and it's just chock full of 80s references, and one of the references is the Griswold car coming at you, and you have to dodge the Griswold car, and they got the dog running behind the car as well. I'm going Vacation. There it is. That was a long.
Tangent.
We haven't even made it out of the comedy section.
No, we haven't.
Vacation wins it.
All right, because now we're bound to the final battle: Christmas Vacation versus Ernest. And that's for me, Ernest all the way. Ernest saves Christmas.
Wow.
He's going to save this bracket.
I love Ernest, man. He was a staple of my childhood, but the National Lampoon films are kind of more important to me, I think, overall as a franchise. And that film is, I think, just synonymous with Christmas for me and for, I think, so many people, especially when he turns on those lights. What a great moment.
That is true.
So I'm going to go with National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Wow. The fact that you went with the lights and seeing him light up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. But what wins this for me, I want to look him straight in the eye and I want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no good, rotten, floor flushing, low life, snake licking, dirt eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood sucking, dog kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat ass, bug eyed, stiff legged, spotty lipped, worm-headed sack of a monkey shit he is. Hallelujah, holy shit, where's the Tylenol?
Nice.
That wins it.
Clark Griswold. What can you say?
Griswold, ladies and gentlemen.
4 hours later. Okay.
Yes.
I
can't believe you had that memorized. That was
Isn't that bonkers? Memorize
just
that
bonkers.
Whole thing.
That is pretty crazy that you're able to memorize that. I am not even gonna. Wow, that was good. That was great.
Well done.
I appreciate the fact that you guys didn't even notice that I looked at my second screen. But
not at all.
We're editing that part out, right? We're editing that. Right?
Yeah, we're photoshopping it out. So that's Christmas Vacation is the winner for the comedy bracket.
Comedy.
That's the comedy.
That's pretty good.
All right, now let's jump to animated.
Okay.
All right, so here we go.
This is going to be Prog's area right here.
First matchup, you got 2004's Polar Express versus 1964's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The claymation.
Yeah. I know what I'm picking, so it's up to you. I'm going to go last on this one, I think.
Oh, you're going to go last?
I know what I'm picking. Yeah.
All right.
I know.
Alex, go first.
I just can't stand Polar Express.
Really?
I mean, you've got Spielberg, you got Tom Hanks, and Zemeckis. Zemeckis was a part of it too, wasn't he?
He was the director. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
and Steven Tyler.
Everything I love, and the movie sucks. And here's the problem: is that uncanny valley of they look too real, but they look just fake enough to where I can't enjoy it. I can't enjoy the way that they look. I can't enjoy the feel. I get that they tried to mimic the look of the book. I'm out on Polar Express, man. I'm all about Rudolph. And Rudolph does not hold up either. But there is one.
Oh, no.
But there's one line in Rudolph that I still say to this day, and I love it. It's, nobody wants a boat that can't flow. And I love it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say silver and gold. But okay.
Silver and gold. But the claymation, baby, very beautiful. I love claymation.
All right.
I'm
also going to go Rudolph, mainly for the simple fact that, a few months ago, Rescue Rangers, the movie came out, and they made a comment in that movie. They made a line in the movie about a certain era of time with movies and games where people had dead eyes. They didn't blink.
Yep.
Oh.
And after watching Polar Express recently, that's all I could think about was they don't blink. I know they're trying to be real, but they don't blink at all. It's those dead eyes from Rescue Rangers. So I've got to go Rudolph on this one.
Nice. It doesn't really matter what I say, huh? But I wasn't going to vote for Polar Express. That's for sure. That movie is just unbearably bad. Robert Zemeckis, was one of these great directors that just, a lot of them from, the 80s and 90s that just, took a nosedive and just kept falling. And I don't get it. How these great directors just, they just don't care about cinema anymore. They're just they gave up. I'm here's this. All of his movies are like this now. They're all these, motion capture weird stuff. And the book is great. I mean, it's a classic book. I love it. And I know that there are kids that grew up when this movie came out that love this movie. Like there are people that
do.
absolutely love it because they're used to that. They for them it's not an uncanny valley because they grew up with that style of animation, right? We didn't.
Well, I mean, I'll say this. Like I was looking at doing like Christmas events with the kids whenever they get out of school and I take my vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that they have in our area at the Alamo Draft House was you could watch the Polar Express on the big screen with your family. You get a golden ticket that they hand out to you. You get some popcorn. You get things that go along with the movie to hype the experience.
Sure.
Polar Express is sold out.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Christmas Vacation
surprised me.
Christmas Vacation was not.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all.
So
I think that is a film that is more of the family film. It's the hype film. It's what you're going to take the whole family to. You're not going to take the whole family to see Christmas Vacation. There's so many inappropriate jokes and gags in that movie. So it's not going to sell out. Exactly.
But the thing is that my kids have seen both those movies, and like they love Polar Express. I know every year from my son's school, they would do a pajama day right before the Christmas break, and they would show Polar Express, and so he gets to experience that on Friday. So
nice.
I want to give Polar Express one little kudos, and it is you take the people out of there, and it is gorgeous. It is
everything
gorgeous.
Else just make it the train and
the train looks fantastic.
Sure.
The outside looks wonderful.
It does.
Looks just like the book.
It does. I mean, I'll just say, because I watched it for the first time a few days ago. That should have been a ride at Universal. The whole train ride thing with them going down the slopes and all that through the water.
Idea. Yeah.
That's a Universal Studios ride that has not been made.
They're doing that with Harry Potter, I think, where you can ride on the train and it's like you're actually riding to Hogwarts. I'm pretty sure that is.
Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't been
Anyways,
well, there you go.
Unbelievable.
But Rudolph takes the win. Rudolph takes the win. You know, that little snot-nosed bastard takes the win. So next up, we have two classics: 1969's Frosty the Snowman versus 1966's The Grinch.
Oh wow!
Two classics.
Well, one of these is one of my favorite films the whole time. So it's going to be pretty easy, but if you want me to go first, I can. If not, I don't have to.
I haven't gone first.
Okay, you go first.
I'm going to go first because here I go. Whoopity whoop. I'm going Grinch. I think Frosty is a little lame. Yeah, I'm just going to say it.
He was born on that one day. That's why he's a little lame.
Well, no, I think the animation style that they went with is kind of lame. I don't like how goofy it looks. It looks very silly, and I don't know. It just doesn't. It doesn't fit like the Rudolph type. Rudolph, I know, is clay animation, but
stop motion animation,
stop motion,
yes.
But Frosty wanted to make it look like that style in a way. Kind of, but not. I'm sorry, I'm saying this all wrong.
No, it wanted to mimic that style. Is what
it wanted to mimic the style, but it couldn't pull it off, and it didn't look right, and it looked terrible to me. And I actually avoid the Frosty movie myself, so I'm going Grinch because Grinch has a lot more to offer.
Okay,
it's also got like 15 reboots too.
Yes,
it
has a lot, and
got a lot of
reboots and everything. Yeah,
Jim Carrey is by far the best.
So I will pick. Oh wow! I'll pick Grinch. Frosty's fun, but when they start singing the song midway through the movie, I get annoyed, and if there's no beer around, I have to tap out. So I'm gonna pick Grinch.
Okay.
So pretty much everything Alex said, I'm like, yeah, that's true. I agree. So Prog, what's your choice?
Yeah, Grinch is one of my favorite movies of all time. It was a classic growing up. Every song on that movie is fantastic. It's a classic. It's so darn good.
It really is. It really is.
Yeah.
So
the voice acting is just phenomenal as well. It's beautifully animated.
Yes, the animation actually still holds up. Yes, I'm sorry.
Good.
It does.
Very good.
It really does. So now we're coming down to our final battle for this one, Rudolph versus Grinch.
Okay, big ones.
big ones, 2 heavy hitters, depending on who you ask. I'll start this one off. I'm going to pick Rudolph just because that's a classic. I love the stop motion. I'm a big fan of that. So that's going to be my pick. I mean, you've even got a Yeti in there. You got a Yeti that
now you have the
no
Yeti,
teeth.
which is fantastic.
Yeah.
So
classic Yeti, the amazing stop motion animation.
I think Prog should go next on this one.
Because I do love that movie. Rudolph is another kind of staple for me for like holiday icons, like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer when I performed with Neil Young on stage. It was a big
Excuse me?
Wait, what?
Hold on, let's not just brush right over this. Hold on. Let's hear this.
So when I was a kid, he would have a benefit concert every year in town. And I was picked one year, and they chose me to be Rudolph in the musical.
Was this like a Make-A-Wish or something, or
kind of? It's called his Bridge School benefit. It's his benefit program. But it's for handicapped children. His son is handicapped, so he put out this whole foundation called Bridge School. They do a benefit concert every year as well. I think Metallica was part of that. The one year that I went, it was amazing.
Wait, Metallica and Neil Young.
Yeah, well, yes, but that was a separate event. That much later.
Okay.
He did like a whole separate event. This is a Christmas concert that he put on, and we did a night before Christmas live. We did the whole thing, and I was Rudolph that year. So it means a lot to me as a character, but Grinch is still my favorite Christmas movie. So I'm gonna choose Grinch on this one.
Okay.
Sorry, Neil Young.
Rudolph. So,
oh man, look at my life. Sorry.
Rudolph, the elf, wants to be a dentist.
That's right.
So great.
That is the stupidest thing that I could possibly think of. The Grinch has purpose.
You're telling me dentistry is not important, sir?
No, it absolutely is.
Are you an anti-dentite?
A dentite?
Oh my god.
Anti-dentite. Are you anti-dental, sir?
Oh my god, dude. That character though. The character who wants to be a dentist ruins Rudolph. Ruins the whole movie.
I'll have to say this.
My god, he's the worst. His
the
voice
North Pole
alone.
The North Pole needs a dentist because all they ever do is eat candy.
They do need
eat sugar.
You know what? You're absolutely right. They do need a dentist. And he is annoying enough to be one of the dentists, and I can't stand that character so much. Grinch is it. Grinch is moving on.
Oh, Grinch is moving on.
Sorry. Yep.
Screw you, Rudolph, with your dumb nose.
Hermes the dentist is the reason why.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. That I'm okay.
I'll be honest. I kind of forgot the dentist part was in it.
Because it's so dumb. It's the dumbest thing.
It's all coming back to me now. Yeah, this is wow.
It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me
come
now.
on. I mean, the movie even had a train with square wheels, and the gun that shot jelly. The gun shot jelly.
And nobody wants a Charlie in the box.
The funny thing is that if you go down the toy aisle now, they have guns that shoot jelly pellets. So that is a thing now.
Really? No, that's a thing in Texas. You won't find that in California.
Yeah, you probably won't find that here. Nope. No, they don't sell toy guns here in California.
No, sir.
Really?
No, I don't know.
I don't know. You know what? I don't know.
So there's like no Nerf wars or anything?
No, they definitely have Nerf guns.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We're kidding around.
Hey, I'm just asking. Just
bunch
making
of
sure.
Liberals out here. I'm just kidding. I'm one of you. I don't know. Maybe.
Don't shoot. I mean, wait.
Don't shoot. Wait.
Wait. I mean.
Let's move on. Good
warning
Lord.
shots. Warning shots. All right. Let's jump into horror now. Let's jump into the good elements. All right. The good element. So first up, we have 1974's Black Christmas versus 2007's P2.
Woof. Well, I mean, Black Christmas is kind of a classic in a way. It's kind of a cult classic. And that one's brutal. That's
P2,
a dark movie.
Wes Bentley trapped in a parking garage.
That one's not as exciting.
It's not a creep.
It's fine. Guard? It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Black Christmas is for me. I think I'm gonna go first here. I'm gonna say Black Christmas. I think it's really not a film for everybody. That's for sure. If you love Christmas, you probably do not want to watch Black Christmas. Just FYI, it's a downer.
It is. Well, this movie also has a very foul-mouthed Lois Lane from Superman. Margot Kidder. Yeah, Margot Kidder. A very foul-mouthed Margot Kidder.
So there you go.
If you go watch Superman and then you watch Black Christmas, you'll be in a world of surprise. Like, wait, what?
This Bizarro World version of Lois Lane. So yeah, my pick will be Black Christmas because it's brutal.
All right. I enjoy P2 because it is very creepy and it does has a lot of good elements. Trying to stay alive on Christmas Eve in a parking garage with a creepy security man, who is Wes Bentley, who is now Jamie on Yellowstone. And you've got the classic Black Christmas, where we never see the killer, ever, at all. It's anonymous.
Yep.
Ooh. I'm going to go Black Christmas just because it's such a classic. It is.
Well, there you go. See, it's easy for you, Alex, now.
It makes it a little bit easier. But at the same time, here's the thing. I was gonna go Black Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Because P2 doesn't have a whole lot of Christmassy elements to it.
It's on Christmas Eve, and he forces
but it's on Christmas Eve.
He forces her to attend a Christmas party in his office.
But
she's a hostage.
Christmas. It's in the title, baby.
Okay.
I'm going Black Christmas.
Hey,
it's a classic.
Fair enough.
Fair enough indeed.
Fair enough indeed. So next battle up, I guess you can call it creature battle because we have 2015's Krampus versus 1984's Gremlins.
This is not nice of you to put these two together, sir.
Just
FYI, when I saw the bracket, I was like, all right. Let's pull the Trevor on us. He would do this to us.
How dare you?
So when I make these brackets, I use a randomizer through Google.
No, you don't.
Just to do the picks. Just to do the picks. Okay. And sometimes it works in a good favor. Sometimes it hates you. And this is one of those moments where the picks hated me.
Yeah.
Because this is a battle. This is one that I did not want to have to pick. Because I do enjoy both movies. I do watch both movies every year. You heard 31 Days of Halloween. This is my 31 Days of Christmas because I watch both.
Yeah.
And as much as I love Krampus, I got to pick Gremlins.
Wow.
Just because it is dark comedy. You have jokes. You have the animatronics. It's practical effects. Phoebe Cates. All of that. And so I got to pick Gremlins on this one. So Alex, what's your pick?
Come on, Alex.
Honestly, man. I mean, Gremlins is moving on. There's no doubt about it.
Come on, we have to pretend a little bit here.
I'm trying to pretend, but at the same time, I'm like, Gremlins, like, it is such a classic. The opening scene where you see Hill Valley covered in snow.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to make that reference.
Say it. I'm literally wearing a Back to the Future shirt. And it's that's not what's going to make it win.
Judge Reinhold? Is that what makes it win?
Oh my God. The funny part is I forgot he was even in this.
So did everybody else.
And the fact that both him and Phoebe Cates were in Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
That's right.
Anyways.
True. And he was also in the Santa Claus. He was the stepdad.
That's right. He was the Santa Claus.
He's in a lot of... Anyways, let's get...
Anyways, yes.
6 degrees of Judge
Gremlins. It's like, how can you not love Gizmo and how cute he is? And oh my God, and the Gremlins they're just so much fun. We have so many, thanks to NECA, we have so many Gremlins figures.
You do, except they have not re-released the Lightning Gremlin yet. They have not re-released them yet.
But you can get the flashing Gremlin. You can get you can get the Santa Claus Gremlin. You can get the girl Gremlin, which, by the way, made me very confused as a little boy. I was like, am I into green little monsters? Because I'm into this gremlin, let me tell you.
Do you suffer from Bugs Bunny syndrome?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny can, if he stuffs that bra enough, let me tell you. Okay, friends? I'm going Gremlins. I'm sorry.
Not that it matters. But yeah, continue. If you had something to say there before I can.
No, I want you to now go.
So I just came back from season screenings, and of course, Krampus was everywhere there. Everyone dressed up. It was there's so many different cosplays and statues, and it was on the billboards. And love the movie. It's fantastic. Love Toni Collette. And as much as I love that icon, like how do you compete with Gremlins?
Yeah.
Like when I saw that movie as a kid and I heard about that scene where she talks about her dad in the chimney, oh my god, that is dark. Like it messed me up as a kid. I was like, what is happening? And the rest of the movie was just so good, and it was really dark for I guess you would call it a kids movie, right? It kind of was a family film.
It was PG.
Yeah, it's PG, and it was really dark and twisted. I mean, the mom microwaved one of them and put one in a blender.
A blender!
God, this is gross. It's fantastic.
No, just the melting scene at the end.
Yeah, the melting scene and the fountain. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Oh, what great effects work. And then one of my favorite scenes in probably all of cinema is when they go to the cinema and they watch Snow White. Yeah. I mean, it's just pure bliss. Like there's very few scenes in all of film history that make me as happy as that scene. To see them all, like, these are monsters. These are horrible monsters that kill everything, and they're having the time of their life watching this film. Oh, classic.
That is true.
Classic.
Unanimous, and I love it.
Yeah. I mean, it's Joe Dante, man. That guy doesn't make a bad movie. I love his movies. So
he's a very good director. And now we have to put our pick here against Black Christmas, the OG.
The OG.
I'm going for
the OG.
Wow. Okay.
So Black Christmas versus Gremlins.
I want you guys to really fight over this one because I'm going Gremlins. Kid of the 80s.
Interesting.
Okay. I do. Yes. Yeah, this one's for you guys. So Gremlins already has the lead. We already discussed what makes Gremlins so amazing. I can't turn my back on it now.
Yes.
But here's the question, right? Because we're doing a Christmas bracket, but this is the horror section of the Christmas bracket.
Yes.
Now we all know that Gremlins is a fantastic film. It's a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Black Christmas is probably not here. Black Christmas probably isn't well known outside of like the horror circle, right? You're not going to have like your standard person who's going to watch holiday movies go and watch Black Christmas. They probably have never heard of this movie.
Probably haven't.
I think it has kind of the unfair advantage there. If you're thinking about a horror Christmas film, I think I would lean. I think there's more horror in Black Christmas than there is in Gremlins. So I am actually, even though I prefer Gremlins as a film and could watch that endlessly, I'm actually going to choose Black Christmas for this.
You see, Black Christmas was originally supposed to be part of a movie series. That was the pitch idea, with other part of the movie that was going to be in that series called Halloween by John Carpenter. Why?
Explain what that is. I don't know what that is.
Because they wanted to do this like anonymous style slasher that you never know who he is, never know his reasons or intentions. It just happens. And on Black Christmas, we never see who the killer is. You never find out who he is.
No motives, nothing.
Nothing. You don't know why. You don't even have a name. You have a name that they think it's his because he repeats it, but it's not his name.
It's the security guard that's on P2. Come on, guys.
Yes, it's Jamie from Yellowstone. But that kind of movie where you don't know who it is, you don't know their motives, you don't know anything about them, and they get away. That's a horror movie. That's an ending.
Oh no!
And this was in the 70s. This was in 74. This is way before the 90s tried to do the twists and everything. So, in a horror circle, Black Christmas is king. Like at a blockbuster, Gremlins is. So my vote's for Black Christmas.
Oh,
Nice.
I was not expecting that. Oh,
Nicely
I was not
done.
expecting that. All right.
We love you, Gizmo.
Yeah, I love Gizmo. Greta's cool too. Flashing Gremlin. I have that pop on my disc at work.
Oh, I do too. It's right here.
I think everybody's got the Flashing Gremlin. It's just so
it's classic,
stupid fun. But yeah, Black Christmas is going to take it.
I did not see that coming.
Calm down, Daredevil.
Twist.
What a twist.
What a twist. So now we're getting to the final bracket section, the action scene. And some people might say these are Christmas movies. Some people might not. It's debatable.
The debate goes on and on. It's just like pineapple on pizza.
But this is the front row negative bracket system.
All right.
So this is what we pick. So first up, I'm going to go with 1996's The Long Kiss Goodnight versus 1987's Lethal Weapon. Ooh.
Wow, 2 Shane Black films, really? Okay.
Yeah.
These are 2 of his best, in my opinion. Oh, well,
they are.
Besides Nice Guys. I love The Nice Guys. That's one of my favorite films of recent memory.
See, who wants to go first? Or who needs time to think? Who needs time to debate in their mind?
You know what? I'll go first.
Okay.
Good answer.
I'm trying to figure out how to word this properly. I don't understand. Oh yeah. Doesn't understand either.
We don't understand
she
either.
Doesn't understand either.
No.
People might not like me for this one, but I'm actually gonna go with Long Kiss Goodnight. Okay. Come on. Gina Davis. Oh,
I know.
She was. Oh my God. I understand everybody loves to make the argument for Die Hard. We did say
Lethal
Die
Weapon.
Hard. Right? Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon.
That
is one Lethal Weapon.
I think I like Long Kiss Goodnight better.
Mm-hmm.
I know that sounds stupid. I know that sounds awful. Samuel L. Jackson, Gina Davis, baby, it's good.
Yeah,
it's good. She's got amnesia.
Yeah,
she comes back and just turns into this badass, kick-ass woman. Oh my God! Out of nowhere, she's balancing knives on her fingertips. That sold. I sold myself by saying that.
Yeah. Okay. Did you draw a picture of a duck?
It's a blue duck. I've never seen a blue duck before.
Wait, that's the wrong movie.
I know. I just wanted to mix it up a little bit.
So your pick is Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yep.
Ooh.
That means it's more fun for you guys.
I've got to go with the Mel Gibson that wasn't insane that we got after the year 2000, like post millennium Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
I gotta go Lethal Weapon on this one just because you have Gary Busey before he went insane. You got Mel Gibson before he went insane.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got Danny Glover, who's too old for everything.
Yeah.
So I gotta pick Lethal Weapon.
It's tough because Lethal Weapon is like the quintessential Shane Black film. It's a classic.
It is.
It really marked him being like the Christmas guy for like action films. Like he puts Christmas in everything he does.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what he's known for. So it's hard. You can't really say, well, one's more Christmas than the other. I know that when I saw Gina Davis on the billboard when this movie first came out all those years ago, I was like mesmerized by her. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the blonde hair. It was something about it. I loved Gina Davis as a kid. Big crush.
I think that was my problem. Yep.
I think that was my issue, and I just fell in love with this movie. I was surprised how fun this. I mean, Lethal Weapon is obviously fun. This is a great one of the best comedy buddy cop action movies ever. But Long Kiss Goodnight, I think, just has the edge. It has the Gina Davis edge for me.
And you're in snow.
And you're in snow. I think that part of it too. It feels more Christmassy to me. So if all the Shane Black movies, which are Christmas movies, I'm going to pick the one that's a little more Christmassier and go with Gina Davis's Long Kiss Goodnight.
Oh, the blonde hair, the dark smoky eyes. Mwah! I love it.
Yeah.
This almost was, the action bracket was almost a Shane Black bracket because Iron Man 3 was on the list.
Oh boy.
Hey, you don't have the Dorksmen on.
And that didn't get picked. That didn't get picked, but it was in there. and that could have been a Shane Black Christmas. Right. That needs to be a movie, a Shane Black Christmas.
That should be someday. It will.
You know what? That's gonna happen one day. It'll be a documentary.
It probably will. But next up, we have 1988's Die Hard versus 1992's Batman Returns.
Wow!
Again!
Wow!
Again!
Tough. So, we actually had Batman Returns, I think, on our sequel bracket.
Yeah. So you have a choice of either
we did.
Hans Gruber falling off a building, or Miss Gotham in 92 falling off a building.
I'm actually going to go with Batman Returns. And I think it's because I'm sick of the whole debate about is Die Hard a Christmas movie. I don't care. It has Christmas in it. If you watch it on Christmas, fine. I don't think it's a Christmas movie. I think it's a movie that happens on Christmas. If you want to call it that, it doesn't bother me. But Batman Returns is a Christmas movie. Like, it takes place at Christmas. You have the Christmas tree full of bats, snow everywhere. You have the penguin with the ice and everything.
Well, to be fair, you live in California, right?
True.
How often does it snow?
Never.
Okay.
It depends on where you're at.
I get it.
Die Hard happens in LA.
Right now.
Die Hard happens in LA.
Fair point.
At a Christmas party.
You know, when I think of Die Hard, though, I think of one of the best action films. Like, I love that movie a lot. I think of it as a great action film.
Mm-hmm.
When I think of Batman Returns, it's so unique in style that I automatically think of Christmas before I would think of it as a action film. Whereas the first Batman, 1989, like, I think of straight up action. Like, that's also one of my favorite films. Because I was a kid in '89, I loved it, and it was everything to me. So I think Batman Returns could almost be in the horror side in many ways too.
Yeah, with Danny DeVito. Holy
right? Like, it's
God.
Almost more that. So that then it leads me to, then Die Hard is more the action film, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose Batman Returns though. So you'll be the tiebreaker, I think. Yeah.
Alex, he wants me to go.
No, you don't. Did you choose Alex yet? Am I the first one?
I haven't chosen yet.
He hasn't picked yet. I think he's debating.
Then it's just me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's debating. I think he wants to be the tiebreaker for this one.
Oh, okay.
So, Batman Returns is my favorite Batman movie. Out of all of them, like all 50 of his movies, that one is my favorite. Followed up by Batman Forever, because that Batmobile is cool looking for the 90s.
I have that Batmobile.
That is a cool. That's the one I choose when I play the arcade game at Dave Muster's. So, with that Batman being my favorite, it's Die Hard. It is Die Hard. You got Kaye, you got Hans Gruber, you got Snape falling out of a building.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, Sheriff of Nottingham falling off. It's great.
Nice call.
Yes. So, I've got to go Die Hard on this one. I've got to go Die Hard. That's it. I love Batman Returns. I think Catwoman's great. Penguin has done really well. The special effects is good. Seeing Pee Wee Herman finally as a parent at the very beginning was great as well. But it's Die Hard.
I don't know. It sounds like you're selling me on Batman.
It does.
Okay. Die Hard. You got the Christmas party.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. You got a Christmas party. When you think of Batman Returns, the first images that pop into my head is the giant duck in the parade with Christmas trees all over the place. I think Christmas with this movie.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. The Penguin. So Danny DeVito is perfect in this movie. I wish every Penguin was pretty much like this afterwards, because this was the Penguin that I want to see forever, because it was creepy. It was fun. It was exciting.
Tim Burton understands it. Yeah.
This was Tim Burton. I feel like at his peak, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Tim Burton really hasn't found this type of magic very often. And this was magical. And
it was.
I'm going Batman.
Nice.
And not only because I absolutely love the Batman, I am piggybacking off of you, Prog. I'm sick of this diehard debate. I am absolutely sick of it. Call it what you will. It might be a Christmas movie. I don't care. Stop bringing it up every freaking December. I don't want to hear about it. Yippee-ki-yay. Get the F out of here.
All right, so this episode of Secondary Negative.
Yeah, that's secondary negative, right?
Secondary negative. Like all right, so that brings us to the battle: Batman versus Long Kiss Goodnight. Batman Returns versus Long Kiss Goodnight.
All right.
If those are my two options, I got to pick Batman Returns. I'm going to go first and pick Batman Returns, just because, like you said, I think what got me the most when I was watching this as a kid was seeing the little penguins with the little rockets on their backs, and the little crosshair shooters that popped down in front of their eyes,
and
like
they
the little
look like
scouters.
Candy canes. Oh
yeah.
My God.
They're all candy cane striped rockets. I actually have some of the little toys of the little penguins, like to build a penguin army. And my, I think it was like Ice Blast Batman, or it was like Antifreeze Batman would just destroy the penguins. So, yeah, got to go Batman Returns. So who's up next? Who's going to pick?
I'll go next. I don't mind.
Okay.
But there's going to be no tiebreaker here. I'm going Batman as well. I mean, here's the thing: is like I said. I mean, when you think of Batman Returns, you're thinking Christmas. Long Kiss Goodnight, it's Christmassy. It's got snow. It's in wintertime. It's just not as Christmassy as Batman Returns. And Batman Returns, here's the thing. When I look at the movie poster of Batman Returns, it looked, for some reason, it's all black and white and faces, but it looks like a Christmas movie. I look at it and I think Christmas.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre how a movie like that makes me think, or a movie poster that has nothing to do with Christmas looks like Christmas. And I love it.
I think the main poster had just the bat symbol covered in snow. That's all it was.
That's what it was.
Oh, I see. I'm thinking of the one that had like Batman's face with Penguin and Catwoman.
Yeah, the 3-shot. Yeah.
The 3-shot. That's what I'm imagining. And that's the one that I think that looks like Christmas to me. I don't know why. It shouldn't, but it does.
It does.
Boom. Batman Returns on my end.
No, I was going to choose that anyways. My deciding factor was that my favorite Gina Davis role is actually as Barbara in Beetlejuice, so that's fine. That's another Tim Burton movie, so it's fine.
Michael Keaton.
It works out. Yeah,
Michael Keaton. Yeah, that's true.
So it works out. True. I'll give it to Batman Returns.
Batman Returns. All right, so we're down to our final four of all these movies.
All right.
Yeah, let's get down to it. We got Christmas Vacation versus The Grinch. Griswold versus The Grinch.
Grinch is a classic. Grinch holds a place in, I think, everyone's heart. You've got so many different renditions of them. Everybody loves the Grinch. Jim Carrey played the Grinch perfectly.
But this isn't Jim Carrey's Grinch movie, though.
I know this isn't Jim Carrey's, but if you think of all of them all wrapped into one, it's a beautiful thing. It really is. I love the Grinch. The Grinch is amazing. The song is fantastic.
It's a beautiful thing. I like it.
The song, dude, I could be at a toy store and all of a sudden the Grinch comes on and they're talking about greasy banana peels. It's fantastic. But
there's a but.
I'm not going Grinch on this. I'm going Vacation.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yes. I love the feel of Christmas Vacation. Like you said, Prog, him lighting the lights and seeing the joy in his eyes after spending hours putting up those lights. As a dad of a 2-year-old and putting up lights this year, plugging it all in, felt really good. And I know that feeling. I'm going Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
Okay.
So your heart didn't grow 10 times that size this year.
Doesn't seem like it.
No.
Does it?
May have shrunk, baby. But you know what? It didn't, because I saw my kids' light eyes glow. That's
your kids' light eyes grow.
Light eyes grow. Yeah, I've been drinking, by the way. My kid's asleep. I've been able to drink. Okay, all right.
Sure, your last name isn't Summers?
Suzanne Summers?
Sir.
Scott?
Scott Summers?
I mean, Alex Summers? Scott
What?
Summers? What?
He's making an X-Men reference, Alex.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Alex is not going to get this reference.
No, he's not.
No,
Eyes light up. Never mind.
No. Oh, Cyclops. Got it.
Okay.
Anyway,
There we go. Okay.
Oh, do you want me to go or do you want to go?
Yeah, you can go. You can go.
All right. Man.
Prog, I hope you're having fun right now. Because I am. I'm having a blast right now. Seeing the stress.
Griswolds. So much fun to watch on Christmas and watch them go through all the horrible things that everyone goes through. All the family that comes into town and they have to deal with.
The in-laws.
Ah, man. Even if Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah.
I don't know, Margot.
All right. Man. But yeah, the Grinch is this quintessential holiday for me. It's very personal to me as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to choose it. I'm going to choose the Grinch.
Grinch. Well.
Yeah. So.
Ooh.
What kind of person are you, Aaron?
Am I a Grinch or am I a Griswold?
Yep.
Ooh.
Are you a father or are you a humbug?
No, are you someone who found the love of the who?
Why am I trying to sway him? Stop, Alex.
Ooh.
Stop it.
Ooh. This is the tough one because I do enjoy both movies. I watched The Grinch more with my kids than Christmas Vacation, but I do enjoy watching Christmas Vacation because of all the comedy.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah, but also The Grinch is also 30 minutes long.
Yeah, but the kids watching on repeat,
right?
So.
Perfect holiday special.
That is true. I'm gonna do Christmas Vacation.
Damn.
Griswolds.
Right. That's right. I can't be too mad. It's a great movie.
You know, the jelly. You know.
Oh, the cat food in the Jello.
Grandma's great, man.
It is.
Oh my God, so good.
It is.
Turkey.
Man.
You
You gotta wrap up that turkey. You gotta wrap up the cat.
Wrap it up, man.
So good.
Why is it...
And check the tree for squirrels.
All right.
All right.
Final.
All right. Second runner-up battle. We have Black Christmas versus Batman Returns.
Ooh, two kind of horror-esque films.
I was about to say this is pretty horror-y.
Yeah. Black Christmas is the one, has the one villain that Batman can never catch.
Yeah, but you know what Batman has?
Money?
Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Remember, Christopher Walken was in Batman.
Yeah, I remember.
And he was so good because Christopher Walken's always good.
And Lois Lane was in Black Christmas.
Yeah, but Wonder Woman got ruined by 84. So...
Well,
I know.
Nobody's debating that.
I'm grasping at straws here, baby.
Nobody's debating that. I mean, The Mandalorian got ruined in 84 too.
Oh, Christmas special? That's debatable with this guy, Prog, over here.
We're not talking about those, fellas.
We're not talking about those?
Out of these two, for myself personally,
mm-hmm.
I'm leaning more on Batman. Black Christmas, I may have seen one time in my whole life, and I was like, hey, it was a movie. This movie is something that I will actually watch again.
Oh, okay.
Batman,
I've got my pick now.
Batman it is. Batman's moving on, baby.
What's your pick then gonna be?
Black Christmas.
Okay.
Because fuck the Batman.
Wait, hold on.
Wow.
The Batman?
Huh?
Oh, I didn't see the Batman. What? Oh, Kiss from a Rose. Was Kiss from a Rose from this one?
That was Batman Forever.
That was
Batman
Forever. Okay, never mind.
It's a great soundtrack, by the way. Just FYI.
Fantastic. Yeah. Oh, I know. Yes. Don't stop. Don't stop.
No,
I'm feeling it.
God, I love that soundtrack, man. Bought it before the movie came out. Even that's how obsessed I was with that movie.
I bought it for the movie came out as well.
Oh, Nicole Kidman, man, Jesus! All right, on track.
Black Christmas versus Batman Returns.
Oh my God! I mean, if we're talking about Christmas films, though, even though yes, I love Batman Returns and it's so Christmassy, I just have to go because I'm such a horror nerd. I have to go with Black Christmas on this one.
There we go. There we go. And an avalanche of votes take Batman down.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I think this top 2's terrible.
The top 2, we got Christmas Vacation versus Black Christmas.
I at least had a rebuttal for Batman on this one.
Is that the name of his next villain? Is that the name of the next Batman villain? The rebuttal?
The rebuttal.
The rebuttal. That's a good one, actually. He always has a rebuttal. What's Batman going to do? Tune in next week.
Oh, the announcer was always the villain. Oh.
It's better than his prep time.
So we're talking about 2 movies here that are very Christmassy. Yes. One's a horror. To me, doesn't scream Christmas. I mean, it screams Christmas because it's in the title.
Both of them have it in the title.
I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch a horror movie on Christmas. I get
Why
that
not?
there are some people.
Why not?
Some people that do that.
Violent Night is doing great at the box office right now.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I heard
it's
not playing near me, unfortunately, right now. But
it's not claiming me as well.
It's not claiming you.
No, my friend. Here's the one thing that we didn't touch on with Vacation, and that's Cousin Eddie.
Okay.
Cousin Eddie in every bit of Vacation, it solidifies the win here. If Vacation does not win this bracket, I think I will be driven insane because unbelievable. I swear to God, I'm sitting here with 2 horror fans. I'm sitting here with 2 horror fans, not 2 Christmas fans. I'm sitting here with 2 horror fans.
I love Christmas movies.
Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, Christmas movies, sir.
Here, Black Christmas.
Case,
Christmas Vacation. Done. Yeah. It's first in the list. First in the name.
Christmas Vacation. I love Christmas. I watched Christmas Bloody Christmas the other night. I watched Die Hard Part 2 last night. I mean, I'm watching everything Christmas.
Exactly.
Yeah, see?
Christmas Vacation for the win. Lock in your votes, fans. Dial in. Get on your handy cams. Get on your phones. Get on whatever Twitter device you have. Lock in your vote. Christmas Vacation. Let's hear it.
I don't know. So Christmas
Let's
Vacation
hear it.
Be on the chopping block.
Ooh. Let's see. Clark Griswold or Alias Billy?
Good old Muttering Billy.
Muttering, crank call Billy. El Barto.
Who's more dangerous, too?
Clark Griswold just living his life at his house, right? Or Billy?
Cousin? Why are we talking about danger?
There
should not be a danger in Christmas. Christmas is a festive holiday.
Okay,
have you not watched Christmas Vacation, though?
Yeah, have you not watched it? When he brings his family over, more danger happens.
Yeah.
People get set on fire. People get electrocuted. Sewers get filled with molten nuclear waste.
Yep.
And that's how the kids literally get to see Santa go across the moon because of all of that.
Yeah, to the national anthem. If you don't pick National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, you are un-American. You're un-American? Both were made.
How about that?
In America.
Un-American.
What's more American than Lois Lane?
Yeah, that's true. Lois Lane.
The national anthem, Prog. the national anthem that gets sung in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
I don't know. Sororities are pretty American.
Yeah, sororities happen. I mean,
man,
in the early 2000s, sororities were all over the place in the early 2000s. I mean,
just saying, guys.
Girls Gone Wild.
I'm not talking about perverts. We're not talking perverts here. We're talking Christmas. Season of giving, season of friendship, season of family.
Didn't Clark threaten to stick a tree up Elaine's ass in Christmas Vacation?
Yes. Yeah, that makes him.
And didn't he have pervy thoughts about the girl at the mall?
Yep.
He had fantasies.
No one said Clark Griswold was perfect. He has the same mind twinkles that we all have.
Mind twinkles.
I have to think of creative words here to make it sound more festive.
I mean,
it's not festive enough. All right.
Clark had different jellies of the month he had in mind.
Hey, all you guys are doing is just trying to bring down. You haven't brought up Black Christmas at all. I'm still waiting for the rebuttal.
I think we like toying with you a little bit.
I mean,
a toy is a great gift under the tree at Clark Griswold's house.
I mean, Black Christmas's poster is pretty iconic. It's made, its way to multiple shirts, posters, everywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty iconic, man. I don't know.
It's pretty iconic.
You want me to send you the link to a sweater of Clark Griswold being electrocuted on his roof by hanging up his lights, the movie poster on a sweater?
I can send you the link to Cavity Colors, the Black Christmas section.
Nobody wants it. I'm making my point here, baby. Hey, you said this was only going to be 65 minutes.
Okay. I make my vote. I'm gonna go with Black Christmas.
Prog, my friend, my colleague, my amigo, my compadre.
Didn't he come on here and say, fuck you and your 49ers?
Yes, I did, and I still stand by that, Aaron.
Joe Montana wouldn't.
This mean a real horror move. No, Joe Montana will not like that.
You know what? Fans out there, tweet at negative, front row negative,
secondary negative
at secondary heroes. I want to hear your thoughts. Who should actually win this? Tweet now. Get your votes in.
Okay.
Simon Cowell standing by.
I don't know, man. I'm such in the Christmas horror spirit right now after season Screaming. It's been so great. Just seeing all these decapitated heads at the North Pole.
You can't do
fantastic. All the zombie Santas that were there. Man. It was so much fun. Like they even had they had Santa. The best thing is they had Santa who was chained up and they were milking him and serving his milk to people.
That's Epic. The holiday spirit.
That does not sound like Black Christmas to me.
It's not.
It's not, because I'm gonna choose Christmas Vacation.
Oh, dude. Oh,
I know.
Shitter's full.
My little brother's favorite movie. So to him, Merry Christmas, Mark. There you go. I'm pretty sure I rated this before. I swear we've done this bracket before and we voted this is the best, but that's right.
I don't think we have.
There's your winner.
But there's your winner overall.
Christmas Vacation is the winner.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, do you agree, listeners? Do you agree with that? Do you think another movie should have won? Let me know. Let me know who you think should have won. But go watch Black Christmas, because that is a good movie. That is still a good movie.
Man, I'm looking at this entire list, and no joke, Vacation. Yeah, that's the only one that should have won.
There you go.
Only one that should have won the whole thing. Yeah. So
I don't know about that, but
I chose properly. Okay. I would not have chose Black Christmas to come up next to it, but yeah, Vacation.
I didn't think that was going to take it. I really did not think that one was going to take it.
Not even close in my eyes.
I honestly thought that either Batman Returns or Ernest was going to take it.
No way.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Things
Here we are.
Brackets are crazy.
They are. So guys,
Oh,
thank you for joining me on this.
Of course.
Really appreciate, y'all coming on and doing this. For Alex, last minute. Very, very last minute.
Very, very last minute. But I'm very, very happy to be here, man. I'm really glad that I was able to fit into my schedule.
But I hope you had fun, though.
I did.
I hope you had a lot of fun with this.
I did. Actually, this was a really fun episode. It's still bizarre seeing Prog with a brick on his face, but
it is.
Home Alone didn't even make the bracket. Unreal. Okay.
A lot of movies didn't make the bracket. Christmas Horror Story didn't make the bracket.
See?
I know. There's a
lot of them.
Horror doesn't belong in Christmas.
Christmas Evil didn't make the bracket.
Keep it out of my Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas didn't make the bracket.
Too much Halloween in that movie.
It's called Santa's Sleigh. It's in the title. Sleigh.
Oh my god!
As you get.
Best opening in any Christmas movie ever. That has the best opening. Best opening ever.
Again, I'm leaning on Christmas Vacation on this one.
Deck the halls with guts and gore.
Oh come on, no.
Yes.
Y'all are disgusting.
Right. So Alex, use this time to, it's been 30 minutes. To plug away again. Where can they find y'all? Where can they listen to y'all? What's the socials?
Well, I hope everybody had fun listening to us. We are the Secondary Heroes, me, Prog, and one other guy. His name is Trevor. We are all over crossthestreamsmedia.com. You can call up and leave a voicemail. We are all over Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Mainly on Twitter, not so much on the other ones. I mean, we post on the other ones, but mainly on Twitter. That's where we do a lot of our stuff. We're on YouTube. You can actually watch our show as well. You can see our handsome faces, of course. Please, if you do go over there, please rate and review us. It's always helpful. Actually, rate and review Front Row Negative as well. If you're listening on iTunes, please give a 5-star rating on both of our shows, on Front Row Negative and the Secondary Heroes, because it's very helpful to all of us. Us at Cross the Streams Media, we are, we're trying to become bigger. We want more people to hear us, and again, we are the secondary, or I don't know if the Secondary Heroes, but we are Secondary Heroes. So check us out.
If you put the V in front of it, it makes it more official. You might get that blue check.
Oh,
you might get that blue check for free.
Oh, we'll just pay the $8.
$8
for free. Isn't it $8? You can buy it for $8 and get the check mark, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's the subscription price. You can change your name and make it official with $8.
Yep.
Too expensive.
Too expensive? You just use a Groupon.
Now we're talking. All right.
Groupons. Yes.
Food stamps.
And those too. Wow. Do y'all have those in California?
I think so.
Oh, I think that's where it originated.
I just making sure. I have to ask.
We like helping people out here.
Well, everybody likes a hand.
I love
job.
Everybody likes a hand job. So again, thank y'all for coming on. Thank y'all for doing this brackets with me. Had a lot of fun doing this. Great, just all good. And until next time, and since Chris isn't here, I can't tell him, say fuck ponchos because he's not here. But still, fuck ponchos. It's a tradition. And the shop the ponchos he went to is now closed up. So, fuck him. Until next time, this is Aaron with Front Row Negative. And remember, always unfollow, never unfriend.
Thanks for listening. If you like what you heard, check out crossthestreamsmedia.com to hear more episodes of this podcast and the other shows on the Cross the Streams network. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you download your favorite shows. Visit crossthestreamsmedia.com for more information. See you next time.
has been a Cross the Streams Media Podcast.